Hi, this video is brought to you by pm-prep35.com. We are a free online PMP training website, and we have free resources in terms of mock exams and chapter-wise tests. So do visit our website for training material for the PMP exam. In this session, I'm going to cover develop project charter process, which is part of project integration management knowledge area. So develop project charter process deals with creation of the project charter. The project charter is one of the first documents that gets created in the project life cycle. The project charter authorizes the existence of the project or states this is the purpose of the project and this is why it is needed. It also identifies the project manager. In other words, it gives the power and authority to the project manager, wherein there is a sponsor and the sponsor says so and so is the project manager. So that's a proof for the project manager to go and ask for support from other business units or to recruit the right resources for the particular project. So the project charter is ideally supposed to cover the business need that the project will meet, what is the strategy of the organization, and how this project will cater. The business need might arise basically because of a market demand, technological advance, or an internal organizational need, a customer need, or a legal requirement. So when there is a business need, then obviously there is a cost benefit analysis done as part of the business case, which proves why this project should be done. So apart from this, the project charter will also have the product characteristics. So the end product of the project and its characteristics, and also it also will have high level timeline, because the sponsor is the one who is creating this particular document or who is authorizing this document. So he will also cover what is the budget allocated, what is the timeline, what are the milestones at the high level, and what is the success criteria at the end of the project. When the product is being built or the service is built, how will it be measured that whatever has been asked is covered? So that is also covered in the project charter. It also will have high level requirements, it will have the stakeholder list, it will have high level risks. So if you look at it, the project charter mostly will cover most of the knowledge areas at the high level. It also will have the high level resources identified for this project, high level communication requirements. So if you look at it, all the knowledge areas will be covered at the high level in the project charter. Okay, with this background in mind, let us quickly look through some of the project charter templates. I just searched for some of the project charter templates and I got few of them, and I would like to share a few of them. So here is one of them. So this is a project charter template. So if we remember what we talked about, what the project charter should contain, so you can see all of those out here. The project name in the top, then authorizations like author of the project, author of the project charter. It identifies the project manager, his signature, approved. So the sponsor name comes here, the date and signature. So he is authorizing that this particular guy, his name is put here. So he is the project manager for this particular project. So the signature of the project sponsor is a very important thing, so that it is a proof that it's a commitment from the organization or the sponsor to support this particular project manager. Then you can look at the project context and background here, which provides you why this project was taken up, what business need it will justify, what are the business benefits which will be in terms of in terms of cost benefit analysis, what would be the cost that I would invest and what would be the benefit I would gain. It might be in the form of a ratio or in terms of numbers. Then start date, end date, which is a schedule or the timeline. Then project objectives, if you have any extra details, what is it supposed to cater, and the background might be in terms of why this was taken up, and this would be more specific about what objective